story time. Time for you guys to find out the story of Cristabel Riley. I don't even know where to start. A long time ago, for real, it was a long ass time ago. What year was that? Let me look at my phone. Okay, the date was March 17th, 2012. It was St. Patrick's Day. So they were doing signings up and down the East Coast, and we live in Pittsburgh, but I have lots of friends and family in like Philly, New Jersey, all that jazz. So they were doing a signing in Philly at a Walmart. Slay. The meet and greet was held in literally the garden center. Let me just paint this picture for you, okay? We're in line, garden center, Walmart. It's like snaked, the line. So they were able to like see us while we were in line, me and my friends. And there were 3 other girls, and then we met up with some friends that we knew and blah, blah, blah. So we're standing in line and Zane's like making eyes at me. Me? I'm, how old was I? 18 or 19. I think I was 18. 18 sounds right. All the girls that we were with had already met them like a bunch of times prior and said, you know, they're normal teenage boys. Like they're looking at girls and blah, blah, blah. The one girl's like, just write your number down and give it to him. What do you have to lose? And I'm like, that's true. So what did I do? Like the hoochie that I am, or that I was, I should say, because I am a happily married woman now. I wrote my number down and I stuck it right in my bra, girl, period. Our time comes. We go up to the table. Liam's first. Smile. Hey. And here comes Zane. I go up to him and he says something like, I like your joblies. And I looked at my cousin and I was like what? And she was like, it means he likes your boobs. And I was like, me? My little boobs? So again, like the hoochie hoe that I is, I said, oh, these things. Well, and I pulled my number right out of my dress, slid it across the table, and I said, if you want to hang out later, call me. Who the hell did I think I was? I did it, and I saw him say to Harry, he handed it to Harry and said, put it in your pocket. So that was the meet and greet. And we're driving, and all of a sudden my phone rings, and it's like a, I don't know, like a 15-digit number, something. It says United Kingdom on my iPhone. We all start fucking losing our shit. I pull the cube over because I'm about to wreck that motherfucker. Answer, and you can like hear all of them yelling and giggling and talking, and I'm like, hello, hello, and they don't say anything. So they hang up, and they probably did that, I don't know how many times, like an absurd amount of times. We were staying an hour and a half away from Philly. And we, by this point, we were headed back there. The plan was to leave at midnight, drive overnight back home to Pittsburgh, because I had to work in the morning, and that's the kind of shit I was on as a teenager. It was midnight, and we were literally walking out the door, and my phone rings again, and it's the number. So I answer it, and this time I'm fucking annoyed. I'm like, hello? And he's like, hello? And I'm like, butthole clenched, immediate. Like, who is this? Like, I don't know. No, it's Zane, blah, blah, blah. He's like, well, why don't you come to the hotel that I'm staying at in Philly? And I was like, me? Okay. I'm like, yeah, sure, okay. We're going, but we're an hour and a half away. We hop in the car. I'm speeding with the cube. I'm doing my makeup while I'm driving. It's fucking raining. He's calling me every 2 minutes. So he was calling me every 2 minutes. Where are you? How far away are you? You have to be quicker. Because I kept saying to him, 20 minutes. Girl, I'm going to be there in 20 minutes. I was an hour and a half away. But he kept saying, you have to get here fast because we do have to leave. We're going somewhere. And we finally get to Philly and he calls and I'm like, we're here, we're here. He's like, well, we left. We had to go. I told you. I'm like, okay, whatever. So then he's like, well, we're just going to New York City. Why don't you come meet us there? Okay, yeah, sure, we'll go to New York. I'll drive to New York. And 2 minutes later, Louis calls me. He's like, don't shoot the messenger. And then he says, our tour manager has put his foot down and he says, no girls back to the hotel tonight. No, whatever. I didn't know if I could text his number. I feel like I'm all over the place. Are you guys following? I'm just gonna text it and see what happens. So I texted him and I said, I don't know who I think I am. I said, if you want to rebel against your babysitter tonight, let me know and we'll still come. He texts back. He says, yeah, fuck the babysitter, come anyway. We get to New York City, probably around 2:30, 3 a.m. When they would stay at hotels, all had different names that they stayed under. Like, I think the name Cristabel Railey, I actually think was a makeup artist for them, like at some point, which is ironic because that's what I do now. But so he just said, you know, if anybody at the hotel asks you who you are, just say your name's Cristabel Railey. There was no NDA signed. That's one of the biggest comments that I see that makes me laugh so hard. Like, her NDA has to be up. It's been so fucking long. And it's like, girl, there was never an NDA. I didn't sign jack shit. I don't know if they ever had anybody like later on sign NDAs, but like in my experiences, I never signed anything. I just never came out about it because when the phone call leaked, like way back when, granted, I was 18, like my mom heard it on the radio and called me and was like, what the fuck is this? It like was not funny at the time. And also like he had his own stuff going on, and yes, he is a celebrity and all that, but like he is still very much so a person. I didn't want to throw him under the bus like that. So you can use your imagination, I guess, about what happened once I got up there. That's it. That's the story of Cristabel Railey the first time, and that's all I have for now. Bye.